Hi folks, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell trucks, folks. We sell lots of them. We sold every kind, every make and model there is, I guess, from 19s all the way down. Today we're going to list a really nice truck, an affordable truck, a four-wheel drive truck that anyone would like to have that's had thousands and thousands of dollars spent on it. Dan will go over all that when he shows you the engine, but it's a 2004 Ford F250 turbo diesel four-wheel drive with a Lariat package, sitting on a really nice set of Toyo tires, not beat up, chipped up in any way, just a really nice truck. It's only got 150-something thousand miles on it. It has been studded, it has been deleted, it has been bulletproofed. So Dan will go over all that, but that's $5,000, $6,000, thousands of dollars of money. Glass is good. The interior is just really nice. Four-wheel drive, great truck. Come on, we're going to show it to you. You can look right here. It's not chipped up, none of that.
It's got a brand new windshield. It's been leveled. Got the late model 20-inch polished wheels.
Nice set of Toyo tires. You can see under here it's a local truck, folks. There's absolutely no rust. And we say that because all of our customers come from far away, and rust is an issue with it. Windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, stereo.
Heated leather seats.
Power on both sides. The headliner's nice. The leather's nice. The steering wheel's nice. The carpet's as nice as it can be. You can sit all the way across. We're not hiding anything. Look in here how nice this is. The kick panels. It's not been in the mud and torn up. You can see all that. You can't clean that. Once they've ever been out in the mud, some kid trying to tear them up, trust me, you can't clean them up like this. The back, Dan's got to show you that, the back seat.
Show you these trays, they fold out. Seats are in great shape. Armrest, sliding rear window. All that stuff's good. Cab corners, of course, are perfect. Southern truck.
Look how nice this is. All the way it ought to be. Now, see the line on the bed here? See how straight it is? It's not been beat up. I can normally see paint work in a rainstorm. I don't see any paint work under here, how clean it is.
Got the extra leaf for the tow package.
FX4 four-wheel drive.
I don't know if this is a ranch hand brand bumper, but it's a ranch hand style bumper. Either way, it's an expensive setup.
Heavy-duty bumper.
It's got the receiver hitch on it and some bright reverse lights. These are 2016 tail lights.
It's the original brand bed liner.
Rhino linings, bed liner.
See the back of it?
It's got the pucks out of a style hitch out of a later model Ford truck like the new ones have, so you can drop in a fifth wheel or a gooseneck, whatever you want.
Down the side.
Now you can see behind the wheels it's not pecked up, so you know it ain't been on a farm. It ain't been riding up and down gravel roads and stuff. It's got a brand new 5-inch exhaust.
Look back here, you can see how it's not beat up underneath here. See it muffler and everything, how clean it is. That's a nice truck. It's going to be a bargain. If you've been out and looked at one like this and it was $65,000, it would smell better for maybe a week, but then you'd have the same truck. Except you can drive this one 4 or 5 years and probably get your money back the way these trucks have been going.
Depreciation's gone.
Or you can go buy a new one like this and lose $50,000 or so. Carpet, see how nice the carpet is. The dash is not cracked and chipped, any of that. I talk about this continually on these videos. We have trouble showing these headliners because they look dirty and shadow, but they're not. That's just the camera and the lighting. The headliner is just the way it ought to be. Nothing's hanging down, nothing's amiss. This is all original. You can see here.
It even has a little weather stripping on the bottom of the door. Usually that's been yanked off. People
look inside the door,
hitting them with their feet.
There, you can't clean them like this.
It's got the tow mirrors. You can pull them in or out.
You also, when you see a truck like this that's got Michelin's or Toyos or some kind of nice tire on it, that someone spent a lot of money, that says something about how they took care of it. Furthermore, when you look in that bed and all the lines are straight and it's not skinned and beat and dinged and all that, then that also says something about the truck. But this is a nice truck. It's going to be a great value, a great bargain, and it'll do anything you want it to do, folks. The depreciation's out of it. You don't have to worry about robbing a college fund to buy it, and you don't have to worry about losing a whole truck in 3 years. It's just they're just a bargain. It's a 2004 Ford F250 turbo diesel 4-wheel drive with a Lariat package that's heavily equipped, sitting on a good set of Toyo tires, and just about as nice as one can be. 2004. It's a nice truck, folks. Thanks for watching our video. We do appreciate it so much. Look forward to visiting with you about this truck, seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. And Merry Christmas.
Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, it's got the biggest cold air intake I've ever seen. I think that's about a 5-inch pipe. Most of them are a lot smaller. This sucker's made to float. Air motive, fuel pressure regulator. You can see fuel pressure is good. This truck has been, I don't think you can see it down there on this camera, but it's studded, aka bulletproof. So that's about $5 grand you don't have to spend if you just determine to buy one that's bulletproof. Got the cold air, the high flow elbow. I don't know if you can see this pipe. Let me show you over here first though. Remote mount oil filter behind this plate to protect it. What it also has, fill this up, bulletproof external oil cooler. Somebody spent about probably $2 grand on that setup. And it has O-Dog's diesel ported intake manifold. That's about $1,500. Plus, you know, I've already said sinister, elbow, and junk. This set of Autocraft Gold batteries. Let me show you under here before we go any further. This is the main thing I like to show. You can see a little bit of smoke. Smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is set the cap down, it doesn't blow off. If they blow off, that means they have blow-by. That is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. What it also has, I think, is a bigger turbo. I can't swear to it, or at least some work's probably been done to it, you know, maybe a different vanes in it or some kind of upgrade. I don't think it's stock, but I can't swear to it. But I can swear to all this other stuff that's been done. Alternator's been replaced. Man, this truck, if you went to duplicate all the stuff that's been done to this truck, you could easily spend $10,000. Now I'm going to hop in and take you on a test drive. You see the heated seats. Let me cut some air on here. CD and cassette. Pop it in the 4-wheel drive. You see it comes right on, goes right off. Although the low fuel light finally come on, I figured it would come on sooner or later. Automatic headlights, windows, locks, mirrors, fog lights. The only thing I know of on this truck that doesn't work, well, two things. One, you saw the ranch hand style rear bumper. This truck had parking sensors, that bumper doesn't, so no parking sensors obviously. Although if you don't like that bumper, put it on Facebook Marketplace and offer to trade someone their stock bumper and some cash, and they'll beat your door down to swap with you. But I like it, but it's a personal thing. And this overhead deal doesn't light up. There's a guy on eBay for $17. You send it to him, he fixes it. There's a couple little joints that have to be resoldered. It's not a big deal. We just don't have time to do it. Sunglasses holder, garage door transmitter. You can see from the steering wheel, the leather's perfect. No signs of wear on it. This truck, it fires right up.
runs good hot or cold. Now whether you buy from us or whomever, you always want to hear a Power Stroke diesel crank cold, because if it's got weak injectors, weak ficum, stuff like that, it may run perfect warmed up, but you go to crank it the next day when you get home and it runs like a three-legged dog till it warms up again. Well, this one runs fine hot or cold, so no issues there. Like I said, windshield's brand new, so no rock pecks, no cracks. Excuse me. You have to excuse my shaky camera work, because as usual I'm driving on some of the worst roads in Jackson, so even though the video may come out a little shaky, rest assured the truck itself has a great ride and drive, and plus it is fast. Now, studding one, bulletproofing, whatever you want to call it, it's not, if it's not already done, I tell people don't bother, because once you delete the EGR cooler, as long as you don't run a big tune on it, you're not going to have to worry about blowing the head gaskets anyway. Now, if you've already blown them, then yeah, go ahead and spend the extra $500 while you're in there to put studs in it. But other than that, it's not worth doing just to be doing. But it's already done on this one, so if you're one of those guys who's convinced a 6.0 has to be studded, and it doesn't, but if you're convinced of that, you don't have to worry about it on this truck. So it's about $5 to pull the cab, pull the head, stud it. Because people, while they're in there, they always, you wanted to change the oil cooler, do some other stuff. But this one has the external oil cooler. I think Bulletproof Diesel is the only one that makes one, so I'm assuming that's the brand. But either way, it's an expensive setup. It costs a lot of money to get that done. So, whoever had this truck spent a lot of money on it to set it up properly. But it's not covered in mud under the hood. We don't clean under hoods. That's just how it came in. So you can tell people haven't been out mud bogging in it. Behind the tires isn't ate up, so haven't been doing a bunch of burnouts, beating on the truck, anything like that. I mean, I don't think it belonged to some kid who was got a toy for his birthday and just been ragging it out. I mean, this truck has all the indications of being well maintained and not beat up in any way. So, a lot of times you see one with some hot rod stuff, you think, somebody's been ragging on it. But trucks that have been ragged on, they just have some telltales, and this one doesn't have. I mean, the door's shut tight. There's not a bunch of thunks and clunks. Not ate up from rock pecks, from spinning wheels. This has a brand new 5-inch exhaust on it that excuse me, we just put on. So no exhaust leaks, obviously. If you want to fly in and drive this truck home, you can. I would not hesitate to hop into this truck and drive it absolutely anywhere. We'll pick you up at Jackson International Airport, no extra charge. We'll come back, do all the paperwork, feedback and everything, let you get on the road. Or, we understand most of our customers are from the Northeast and the Midwest, and they buy from us because we've got great prices and we have rust-free trucks. So we understand not everyone has time to spend several days excuse me, flying or driving down and then driving home. So if that's the case with you, don't let the idea of having to deal with shipping scare you off from the truck. And if you look up online for prices, don't let the estimates you get scare you off, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off. And the reason for this is most of these guys you find online aren't actual brokers, aren't actual shippers, they're just brokers. And they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front, and they say it's a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else to haul the truck. Well, they all use this one website called Central Dispatch that's not open to the public to find somebody to do it. And, well, we're on Central Dispatch. It costs $2 or $3 grand a year to be on it, but we've jumped through all the hoops to be on it so we can offer our customers basically wholesale rates on shipping. We don't charge a markup or a fee or anything. It's a free service to our customers. Although if you're not our customer, we'll do it for $50, but we'd rather you be our customer and we'll do it for free. Basically, if you're interested, shoot me a text, 601-376-9869 with your zip code, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure. Now, we're not the shippers. I just arrange the shipping, so can't give you an exact figure up front, but basically I get on the website, I plug in my zip code and yours. It gives me the last 5 successful transactions over the comparable distance, and from that, you just get a ballpark figure. Now, if you're in a hurry, we can post it for a little higher, make it worth somebody's while to detour out of their way. Or if you're not in a hurry, we can post it for less and wait for somebody trying to fill an empty spot on their truck and that's ready to make a deal. But either way, average time is 3 to 5 days. Now, if you're nearby, it's less. If you're off in the middle of nowhere, it could be longer. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then we can get you a real good deal on shipping. So like I said, shoot me a text. I'll get back to you on it. And basically the way it works is, if you're going to ship it, you just either FedEx me a cashier's check or do a bank wire for the amount of the truck only, and I'll get it posted for shipment, send you the title and stuff, and make all the arrangements, and whenever it shows up, you just pay the driver cash for the shipping. We don't do a markup or anything for our customers. It's a free service, so you just hand them cash for the shipping, and that's it. We've done it hundreds and hundreds of times, no issues. So if you have any questions, call me, but otherwise just shoot me a text and I'll get back with you. If you have any questions about the truck, feel free to give me a call, 601-376-9869. Like I said, this truck has had everything done to it that you would want done to it. Studded, deleted, blah, blah, blah. It's got it all done. So the only thing you got to do now, and it's the same for any 6.0, you got to keep it serviced. You got to change the oil every 5,000 miles. You got to change the fuel filters every other oil change. Excuse me. If you do that, these engines can last forever. If you don't do it, if you treat them like a 7.3 and just keep the oil topped off, you'll have problems. But you got to use motorcraft filters, and you got to keep them serviced regularly, and they'll treat you right if you do that. See, Ford won't release the patent design on their filters, so even the best aftermarket filters aren't really filtering. So you got to use Ford filters. And the oil, just get some good oil. I mean, you ain't got to buy the $40 a gallon oil. Just buy good oil and use the right filters, and you'll be good to go. Before I go, let me show the dash. You can see the fuel lights on, but that's it. No warning lights, no service lights, engine lights, none of that. I like to show the dash after I've been driving a while, because it's easy to hook your scan tool up and kill a light on the dash, take a picture and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you go to driving, that light's going to come right back on. So we've been driving over 10 minutes, so you can see there really are no lights lit. So just like to point that out in all my videos. So excuse me again. Like I said, if you have any questions, just give me a call, 601-376-9869. We appreciate you watching the video and listening to everything I've had to say, and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Oh, and before I go, I've talked a lot about all the stuff that's done to it. This truck, if you get on it, it will go. And most of the time a tuned 6.4 is the fastest power stroke, but this thing, a 6.4, ain't got nothing on this truck. I drive a 6.7 and it'll run circles around it. I'm not gonna get on it hard. That's about half throttle. shifts out, got a bunch of power, goes down the road like it should. If you have any questions, give me a call. Thanks again for watching.